Have you ever felt a place call to you? Not with a shout, but with a whisper. It's a gentle tug at your heart, a soft invitation that lingers in the air, almost like a secret meant just for you. Some places don't need to announce themselves. Their beauty is quiet, patient, and profound. That's what Georgia's valleys do. They invite you in quietly with a promise of something extraordinary. The landscape stretches out before you, rolling hills and winding paths that seem to beckon you forward, as if urging you to discover what lies beyond the next bend. Imagine standing on a hill surrounded by endless green, breathing air so pure it feels like your first breath. The world below is hushed, and for a moment you feel as if you're the only person on earth, cradled by the gentle arms of the mountains. The mountains here are ancient, their peaks brushing the clouds, sheltering valleys dotted with stone villages and red roofs. Each village tells a story, whispered through the stones and echoed in the laughter of children playing in the narrow lanes. Smoke rises from chimneys, a sign of life and warmth, as if time itself has slowed down to savor the moment. The scent of wood smoke drifts through the crisp air, mingling with the earthy aroma of the land, and you realize that here every moment is cherished. Nature is the main event here, and we're just lucky guests. The valleys are alive with the songs of birds, the rustle of leaves, and the distant sound of a river winding its way through the landscape. It's a place where you can lose yourself and find yourself all at once. There's a magic in the sunlight filtering through old trees, painting the forest floor with gold. Every ray seems to tell a story of centuries past, of people who have walked these woods and found peace beneath their branches. In the distant chime of a cowbell, you hear the rhythm of rural life. Steady, unhurried, and deeply rooted in tradition. The cattle graze peacefully, a living reminder of the harmony between people and nature. In the slow hum of life, you find a rare kind of tranquility. The river moves at its own pace, unhurried by the world beyond these mountains, and you can't help but slow down with it. These valleys remind you to slow down, to breathe, to be present. They teach you that happiness can be found in the simplest of moments. A quiet sunset, a shared smile, the feeling of grass beneath your feet. I came here searching for a place untouched, a land that still holds its stories and soul. What I found was more than just scenery. I found a living, breathing world that welcomes you as one of its own. Georgia's legendary hospitality and beauty exceeded every expectation. Meals are shared under open skies, laughter rings out across the fields, and every guest is treated like family. The warmth of the people here is as unforgettable as the landscape itself. This journey became more than travel. It was a connection to the heart of a place and its people. The friendships formed here, the stories exchanged, and the memories made will stay with me long after I leave these valleys behind. This is my love letter to the hidden valleys of Georgia, a place where the mountains whisper, the valleys embrace, and every moment feels like a gift waiting to be unwrapped. The heart of travel is always the people. No matter how breathtaking the scenery or how ancient the monuments, it's the faces you meet and the stories you share that linger long after the journey ends. My first taste of Georgian warmth came in a nameless village, tucked between rolling hills and wildflowers, where an older woman with kind eyes waved me over as if I were a long-lost friend returning home. We didn't share a language, but a smile was enough. In that moment, words felt unnecessary. Her open expression spoke of welcome, curiosity, and a quiet joy at meeting someone new. She welcomed me to her stone house, its walls weathered by time, her garden overflowing with life. Tomatoes ripening on the vine, herbs perfuming the air, chickens clucking contentedly nearby. On her porch she offered fresh cheese and homemade bread, simple, generous gifts that tasted of the land and the care with which they were made. The table was humble, but the hospitality was boundless. We shared a quiet moment, proving kindness needs no words. The gentle clink of teacups, the soft breeze, and the warmth of her presence made me feel understood and accepted. Soon her family arrived, her son returning from the fields, hands rough from work, and grandchildren whose laughter filled the air as they chased each other through the yard, their joy infectious. They showed me their world with curiosity and pride, eager to share their traditions, their stories, and the beauty of their daily lives. I was welcomed as a guest, not just a passing tourist. Their wealth wasn't in possessions, but in family, community, and a deep bond with the land. Every gesture, every shared meal spoke of a richness that can't be measured in material things. The sun pointed to the mountains, then to his heart. This land was part of them, woven into their identity, their history, and their sense of belonging. They had everything they needed right here: love, laughter, and a sense of purpose rooted in the rhythms of the earth and the closeness of family. It was a powerful lesson in what truly matters. In their company, I was reminded that happiness is found in connection, in gratitude, and in the simple act of sharing what you have. In that valley, surrounded by kindness and the beauty of the Georgian countryside, I found a sense of home, a feeling I would carry with me long after I left. In Georgia, a meal is more than food, it's a celebration called a supra. The table overflows with grilled meats, hearty stews, and vibrant salads. Khachapuri, the iconic cheese bread, and khinkali, juicy dumplings, steal the show. Eating khinkali is an art bite. Slurp the broth, then savor the rest. Sulguni cheese and walnut-stuffed eggplant add to the feast, each dish bursting with freshness and tradition. Every bite tells a story, recipes passed down through generations. Meals here are about sharing. Food, laughter, and stories flow freely. There's no rush. A Georgian meal can last for hours, filling both stomach and soul. Hospitality is at the heart of it all. To be invited to a Georgian table is to be welcomed as family. The experience is unforgettable, a true taste of Georgian culture. Here, food is love, and every meal is a memory. The table is where strangers become friends, and every supra is a celebration of life itself. In Georgia, wine is more than a drink. It's a tradition woven into the very fabric of daily life. Every meal, no matter how simple or grand, is crowned with heartfelt toasts that bring people together. Wine here is not just something to sip, it's a symbol of hospitality, friendship, and the enduring spirit of the Georgian people. At the heart of every gathering stands the tamada, or toastmaster, who leads with wisdom, humor, and warmth. The tamada's words turn each toast into a moment of poetry, weaving stories and blessings that echo through the room. It's a role of great honor and responsibility, guiding the flow of the evening and ensuring every voice is heard. The first toast is always to peace, a wish for harmony not just at the table but in the world beyond these walls. Next come tributes to family, the foundation of Georgian life, honoring those present and those far away. Toasts follow for guests who are treated as a blessing and for ancestors whose memory is kept alive in every gathering. Each toast is a pause, a moment to reflect, to connect, and to express gratitude for the people and moments that shape our lives. These pauses are filled with laughter, sometimes with tears, but always with sincerity. Georgian wine made in ancient qvevri, large clay vessels buried underground, carries the taste of history and earth. The process is as old as the hills, passed down through generations, and every sip is a connection to the land and its stories. Many families still make their own wine, crushing grapes by hand and tending to their vines with care. This is more than a hobby. It's a way of preserving a tradition thousands of years old, a living link to ancestors who did the same. Drinking this wine is sharing in the story of the land, tasting the sun, the soil, and the labor of those who came before. Each glass is a celebration of Georgia's rich, natural beauty and the resilience of its people. Even as a guest, not understanding every word, I felt the emotion in every toast, the warmth, the laughter, the sense of belonging that transcends language. And when my turn came, I raised my glass to new friends, to the beauty of sharing a table and to the memories we were creating together. In that moment, surrounded by laughter and the clinking of glasses, I felt a deep sense of belonging, a connection that reached beyond words. The ritual of toasting transforms a simple meal into a celebration of life, love, and connection. It's a reminder that every gathering is an opportunity to honor the past and embrace the present. Here, every glass raised is a bridge between past and present, between generations and between cultures. And every toast is a memory made, a story added to the long, rich tapestry of Georgian tradition. Beyond the villages, Georgia's valleys reveal wild, gentle nature. I'd wander along crystal rivers, their song a soothing melody through the mountains. Sitting by the water, I'd watch sunlight dance on the surface, letting the world's worries drift away. Meadows burst with wildflowers in spring and summer, a living, colorful masterpiece. Walking through these fields, the air sweet with blossoms, I felt pure wonder. These quiet places are rare sanctuaries in a busy world. Here you can truly disconnect and reconnect with nature. The valleys remind us of the beauty that still exists if we pause to notice. These moments of solitude were as meaningful as any lively gathering. The rivers and flowers became the quiet heartbeat of my journey. In their presence I found peace. In Georgia's hidden valleys, time truly slows down. Ancient stone towers stand as silent guardians, connecting past and present. Life moves with the seasons, people rise with the sun, work the land and shepherd flocks across hillsides. There's a beautiful simplicity, family, community, and the land matter most. These valleys aren't stuck in the past, they've preserved the best of it. Walking here, you feel part of a story much bigger than your own. It's a humbling, grounding experience, a reset for the soul. In a chaotic world, these valleys offer sanctuary. Here you can just breathe. The true treasures of these valleys are their people, the keepers of tradition. I learned to bake bread from a woman whose hands told stories and listened to haunting polyphonic songs echoing through the mountains. These aren't performances for tourists, they're living traditions woven into daily life. Elders teach the young, passing down crafts, songs and stories. Their pride and dedication keep the culture vibrant and alive. Being welcomed into their world was an honor. Their warmth and passion are the heart of these valleys. They are the reason Georgia's spirit endures. Finding a place as untouched as Georgia's valleys brings responsibility. We are guests here and must tread lightly. Support local families, stay in guest houses, eat at local tables, buy from artisans. These choices help preserve culture and sustain communities. Travel with curiosity, kindness and respect. Learn a few words, listen to stories, and be open-hearted. The goal is balance, welcoming visitors without losing what makes these valleys special. Let's promise to protect their magic for future generations, be ambassadors of respect and care, so these hidden valleys remain a wonder for all. As my time in the valleys ended, I felt both gratitude and longing. Journeys like this never truly end. They become part of you. The memories, the lessons, the connections shape how you see the world. In hidden corners you find the most authentic beauty and kindness. By sharing these stories, we inspire more curiosity and empathy. Seek out your own hidden valley, wherever it may be. Go with an open heart and the world will open to you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. The adventure continues. Let's keep exploring together.